I suddenly spotted a group of classmates frantically running for their lives in total panic, like something terrifying was chasing them down. I had no clue what was happening at that moment, but just to be safe, I followed the crowd and hid inside a building. As more and more students rushed in, I got this really bad feeling. I had no idea what was going on outside until I heard gunshots ring out. That's when I realized there was a shooting happening. As the gunfire kept echoing, I knew for sure the students left outside had been brutally killed. In that moment, everyone fell into complete despair. Right now on Utoya Island, there are 650 young people at summer camp, and nobody knows what to do. Just then, I suddenly remembered my sister was still outside in her tent. I frantically asked everyone around if they'd seen a girl in a yellow shirt, but with hundreds of young people at camp, they had no idea who I was talking about. As the gunshots got more and more frequent, everyone huddled together in fear, and I had to give up looking for my sister for now. Right then, a student suddenly screamed that someone was coming. Everyone freaked out and rushed toward the exit, but outside was already covered with dead bodies. To survive, I had no choice but to run like crazy with the crowd. That's when I found an injured female student on the ground. I helped her up and we ran toward the forest. We hadn't run far when we luckily found a hidden slope which finally gave me a chance to catch my breath, but the gunfire behind us never stopped. This had to be a planned massacre. The gunmen brought tons of ammunition. As we heard our classmates' horrifying screams, the terrified crowd finally remembered to call the police, but since we're on Utoya Island surrounded by water, it would take police at least an hour to get here. That instantly threw everyone into despair, but we had no other choice right now. We could only hide until police arrived. I grabbed my phone and called my sister, but no one picked up. Just when I thought my sister might be dead, a blood-covered student ran over. He said the guy with the gun shooting everyone was an officer in police uniform. That instantly confused everyone. Why would an officer come to this island to kill people? Seeing that staying here wasn't going to work, I ran toward the dangerous campsite. I figured my sister might still be hiding in her tent, but when I got to the campsite I found it was completely empty. Just then I suddenly spotted a little boy collapsed on the ground. I wanted to take the boy and run, but he refused to leave because the little boy was waiting for his brother. If he left, his brother would never find him. Hearing this, I had to tell the little boy this place was dangerous. Once discovered, the gunman would shoot him. I told him to take off his bright yellow jacket and run into the forest. But the little boy didn't listen to me. Seeing I couldn't stay there anymore, I rushed into my sister's tent, but there was no sign of my sister inside. Only then did I realize my sister didn't even have her phone with her. Just as I was feeling completely hopeless, I suddenly heard footsteps outside. I was so scared I couldn't move until those footsteps gradually faded away. Then I carefully ran toward the forest, but the forest was full of terrifying gunshots. I was exhausted, so I hid behind a big tree while some students were still running from the shooter. Only after the gunfire around me gradually stopped did I dare to come out and escape in the opposite direction of the gunshots. Soon I found a female student lying on the ground. I wanted to save this classmate,